Excuse me. Oh, that's kind of nice. So, I finally got a new graphics card. Finally. Finally. It's been so long. Shut the hell up, me. Uh. Whoa. Look at that. What the heck? That's gotta be the bitrate thing. I think because I noticed that I was using the wrong rate control for my streaming in OBS. It's actually required to have like hold on, let me make sure that's not too loud. Okay, no, it's not too loud. It's required to be like CBR, and I had it as something else. But like, we're getting constantly above 60 FPS, and I'm on an official server, which is a lot less optimized than my the normal servers that I play on, like the 2x servers. So on those servers, I get even more. I wanted to like a target server, and I was getting like 120 FPS. It's crazy. And now I have like my graphics up higher too. So the quality just went up significantly. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah. The game just looks a lot better. I just I want to make sure that I get it right, because I don't know if I'm able to raise the bit rate, or if it's required to stay at what it's at now. Because I'm pretty sure it being at a lower bit rate is why it gets all like blurry and stuff like that. Of course, it's nighttime. Literally every time I go to start any kind of stream or recording, it turns nighttime. Like every single time. It. Um. Oh. Getting 80 FPS right now. It's crazy. And I'm streaming and recording too. Like, because before, whenever I would stream and record, like on this server, I would get like 20 to 30 FPS. Hmm. Oh, also my fault. I don't have the chat because I have to get. So my other graphics card was so old; it only had an HDMI and a DVI cable port. Um, and this one that I got, it's the RTX 3060 Ti. It's the Ventus 3X. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's got like 3 fans, which I think the normal one has like 2. Um, but it only has, I say only, but it doesn't have the DVI port. It has HDMI and 3 display ports, which mine I don't think had display ports. So I haven't had any of those. So I have to, I have to get some of those. And I ordered some on Amazon, and bro, I hate Amazon. It's so annoying. It says overnight, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. or something like that, and it says that until you buy it, and then once it's finished, it's like, oh no, actually it's gonna come on Tuesday. I'm like, bro, what? Like I can get like whenever it's like over the weekends or something like that, and being like, okay, like on Monday, tomorrow's Monday, and now, and every one of them was saying like, at least like by Monday, and stuff like that. But then it's like you buy it and it just like changes, and it's like what? And I mean, like sometimes it still ends up coming like a little bit earlier, but sometimes it just doesn't. And sometimes it even comes later, and it's like, bro, what? Elaborate. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest motherfuckers, and over here lying to me. Like, if it's gonna come on Tuesday and you're gonna estimate it to be on Tuesday, don't tell me it's gonna be overnight, because it's like it's saying like acting like it's like guaranteed. Oh, it'll be here like tomorrow morning. I'm like, oh, it's hope. So I'm buying it, that one specifically, because I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be here before I even wake up, so I can then stream and have 2 monitors. Because right now I only have one, because I only have the HDMI port, and there's 1 HDMI port and 3 display, like I said, and I don't have display ports. I only had like I was using a DVI and an HDMI. I had like a DVI to HDMI cable, like adapter thing, or well, one was DVI, one was HDMI. The other side, I don't know. I can't explain shit. But it's still fucking nighttime. Holy fuck. So I don't have any display ports. I only had the HDMI, so I can only use the one HDMI port. So yeah, and then I was thinking that I was gonna have it by the morning. It'd be easier to stream, because right now I have it pulled up on my phone. It's just a lot more inconvenient. And also just not having that second monitor is just like not cool. It's a lot harder to just, I don't know. It if you know, you know. You understand. Yeah. Once you have multiple monitors, you can't really go back, especially whenever you're like doing like content creation stuff, or like anything where you have like a big like workspace on the computer. It's especially with gaming. I mean, like if you were like a content creator with gaming, like having one monitor while doing it is like just so inconvenient. But anyway, damn, I'm getting like 100 FPS right now. So I'm thinking recording. Okay, cool. So I think I can. That's what I was worried about, was if I was going to be able to raise the bit rate while I'm streaming, or if I would have to stop and then start streaming again to test it. But I think, because before, I was wondering, like, why the hell my, like, stream quality just seemed, like, so much worse than, like, my recording quality, or just, like, it just seemed like it just was just really shitty and scuffed whenever it came out on stream compared to my OBS. And I realized, because the rate control is supposed to be CBR if you're streaming, like, on Twitch or something, and I just don't know if you're able to raise the bit rate, or if it has to stay at, like, the default, like, 2500. But I'll try it. Let's see how that works. It was a bit better. I upped it to like 10K. But I was doing some tests on, like, which one I want to use for my recording. I was like updating it to like 50K, so I'd probably do that. It's like 5 times more than my what we just tested with. Okay. That's a significant improvement. I'm still getting like solid 70, high 60. It's like 68. Okay, well, it's not really going below 70. That's so nice. I've just had a garbage PC for like so long, and I've wanted to stream and like record and stuff like that for as long as I can remember, especially since I had like a PC. And that's actually one of my first videos on my channel, on my Doop Channel, the main one. It was a video, and it kind of shows. I wanted to make videos, and I wasn't really able to, and that video was just kind of like shows of why I couldn't. I was also using a free editing software at the time too. I was using it for a while. It actually was pretty decent. It was just a bit laggy. But I mean, I did have the free version of it. I think there was a paid version for it, but I never got it. Eventually, I got Adobe Premiere, and man, I love myself Adobe Premiere. But yeah, like my PC, like it was barely playable, let alone playable while recording and streaming. I couldn't stream, and I couldn't record. I think I actually unprivated a couple of like what I unprivated one of them, Arc Video, which I wasn't streaming, but I was just recording, and it was rough. And then I made I unprivated one of another Rust video that I did, which I actually was like streaming, and you could tell my PC was suffering, because my PC, it went through like phases where at times it was just it would work kind of, but I'm thinking maybe like I downloaded like the most recent drivers or something for like Nvidia, and that wasn't very like the best ones for my card or something. I had a lot of problems. Maybe that made it a lot worse, and also it was just really bad. We're not. It was just really old. I shouldn't really say bad because I mean I don't know. But there was also multiple problems with it too. It wasn't just like the graphics card and everything. The power supply ended up literally dying. Like at first, like my PC would just shut off, um, like while I'm playing a game or something, and other times it then started to like shut off and then stay off, and it would like I would turn it on and it would like rev up like a lawnmower or something. Like I'm trying to turn on like a lawnmower, or it's like my PC's got like that little like rev or something to turn it on. And sometimes I would just like turn it on, go sit down, watch some YouTube, and just hope that it'll turn on. And sometimes it would turn back on. Sometimes it would start to turn back on and then just not. And that was because the power supply was dying on me. And eventually I figured that out. And it wasn't till it completely died and my PC wasn't turning back on that finally got to go to Best Buy and get a new power supply. That was hype. My PC was running a lot better than it was before, but not very great. But that was a big problem. The power supply was dying. And also the processor was pretty poo-poo. So once we upgraded that, I think. No, wait. Did we ever upgrade that? Until like I upgraded like everything else. I don't know. I think whenever I upgraded my um, processor, it was the more recent ones. So it didn't, and it was also an AMD and not an Intel. And I think my motherboard was also really old. It was an Intel motherboard. Um, it it didn't work. It wasn't compatible with it, so I had to get a new motherboard. Um, and that's when my PC actually started getting better. Um, and then I ended up getting a new case finally. But for the longest time, I was just running on like this little lawnmower PC and like a little Dell case. Yeah, so scuffed, but it got me through a lot. And Rust was the happy place, but that's saying that's rough. Saying Rust is your happy place. Oh, that's rough, especially, bro. When I was playing, like how I kind of like trained myself back in the day, like playing Rust was solo on like vanilla Sabbath, um, the official server. So there was a lot of people, and it was a tiny map. That's new. And so I just got pretty good at getting starts down because it was just impossible. It was so hard to get a start down. Like solo, it was near impossible. And so I would like take like multiple times, just dying over and over and over, until I finally got like a little wooden shack down. Then I would slowly like progress it until it's like basic essentials. And it's kind of stuck with me this whole time. And I've gotten pretty decent at just getting starts down, even if it's not like, the prettiest start. It's I just get like a little shack down. I've gotten pretty good at that. Solo. I don't know. Here, we're gonna go out by the trees. My bags. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, it does look a lot better though. Um, but yeah, the bit rate needs to go up a bit more, especially like around grass and trees. But that is significantly better. Hold on, let me go do a comparison. Let me go check my little stream that I did the other day. Yeah, like yeah, like it's just constantly like it's like fully fuzz, and I couldn't figure that out. And I realized that was because of the rate control that I had. It needs to be CBR. Um, so now it just looks a lot more clear. So that's hype. Um, but I do want to turn up the bit rate more. Because that I did figured that out. But it's mainly when like we're moving. But like whenever I'm not moving, it looks really good. Like on the stream quality. That is so hype. I feel so stupid because for the longest time I was just using the wrong rate control and it just made it look so much worse. Um, sometimes I can multitask. Other times I just can't somehow. Like I was doing something and I'm just talking and I got distracted. That's what I was doing. Okay. My fault. Okay. I mean, I haven't really noticed much of a performance different the higher my... There's a lot of nodes over here. Okay, I think the bit rate might be too high now, cause it doesn't seem like... I think it's too high for Twitch. Cause that was the problem is and that also made it like a lot more like rough on my PC is cause I kept trying to make like up the quality higher and higher on the encoding settings for the streaming, when I just was using the wrong one and was using too high, which it like Twitch caps out. Let me just like actually be smart and look it up. $6,000. Isn't that I thought that was like only for affiliates though. I mean, I was watching a video that was a bit older, so maybe that changed. Okay, well, either way, the max is 6K. Really? I guess. Okay, let's see how that looks. Why did it look better though when I brought it to like 10K? Okay. That was fucking rude. Why is my sprint key not working still? Excuse me? What are they rating? I think that's... Okay. I'm just over here trying to check my bit rate, man. I think I'll just go for a little run. Yeah, I think that's... What the hell? I think that's good. This is about to decay. I think that's like the best quality. Where'd my rock go? Okay. Fuck it, I don't need it. I don't need no rock. I'm a strong, independent man. I don't need no rock. Books. Should go to Outposts. But man, that's probably not the best place to show off the new GPU. What in the heck of her? Ugh. Yeah, that just looks so much better. What the hell is going on here? Fuck. I got this. I got this, don't worry. I got this, don't worry. I got this, don't worry. Now the reason why I why you're not supposed to permanently stay in step 60, I actually learned this like not too long ago, a couple months ago. But it's because when you're using like step 60, it causes you to get a lot more like invalids. Ah, daddy, chill. While you're hold on, does that have a lock on it? Yeah. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. When you have step 60 enabled, you get a lot more invalids whenever you get a lot more invalids while you're shooting, like, you know, whenever you get projectile invalids, you get a lot more of those. So that's why you change it back to step 32 right after. When I played with Miami, he didn't realize that and like didn't believe me for a while too. I was like, dude, it literally causes more invalids. Come on now. No, come on. Further. Well, I sure hope I don't get blasted. Yeah, just make it easy for him, sprint key. I heard him, man. Hello, gamer. I was about to throw my rock at that stone node, but I didn't want to get a timer. I don't know if that'll give me like a fucking thing. That looks significantly better. You should see when I'm like recording. Ugh, this outpost is so rough. This kills my frames. See at 360? I think that was more than a 360. What's going on here? this is awesome. I'm gonna be able to stream a lot more often now, because now I can actually record in decent quality. Oh. Oh.
Why don't you go ahead and get your down all that holy man, motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I know you? You sound awfully familiar.
Ow. Look me in the eyes. Your horse can do it, you can too. Look me in the eyes as I burn away to a crisp. Bro, what health am I at? Jesus. Watch me as I pass away. And bro just goes back to recycling. Okay. Nice. No, just another day in Outpost, I guess. Oh, okay. Shit. I've been there. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to do a little test stream. But when the when my cords come, I'll be able to have my other monitor. I'll actually be able to have like 4 monitors if I wanted to. So I can maybe use my other monitor over here, which could be pretty useful. But once that happens, I'm going to be streaming a lot more. I'll be able to record a lot more, and it'll look a lot more pleasing to your eyes. I know the quality was kind of painful to the eyes, but there wasn't much I could do about it. I mean, there was a little bit. I could have changed the rate control. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was supposed to be CBR. That one was my fault. But yeah. Now I have a pretty decent PC. Next, I just want to get a better CPU. I had the Ryzen 5. I want to get maybe the Ryzen 7 or 9. I want to try and get the 9. then my computer will be a pretty pretty beastly beast. And the quality would just be ridiculous. After that, there's not much else I would need to upgrade. Maybe like some more RAM, but the quality, yeah, I'm sure you've been able to notice major improvement. But obviously in the stream, you're not even gonna be able to see like the actual quality. But the stream quality is improved. But obviously, the streams on Twitch have a limit. But when the new video with the newer footage comes out, which kind of sucks because I've been recording some of the footage, like the past couple days on this official server, and I have a couple good bits, some funny stuff that happened, and some good plays. Just kind of ran around naked with a Tommy. Not a Tommy. Not naked with a Tommy. Naked with a P2. That was going to be like the video idea. Focus. Was because I was kind of popping off with the P2. And so the video was going to be like the P2 is OP. So I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I think whenever the cables come, we'll do like a long stream where we just dick around. Get into some PvP, because it's this server, it's a monthly server, and it's around like halfway through the month, ish. It's almost. It's already almost towards. How many days are in March again? Either way, it's over halfway. And it's still getting like 200 plus pop like consistently. So it's pretty nice server. And also it's one of those official servers where the BPs don't wipe every month. So I'm just getting like a lot of BPs. Next month, it's going to be big. Next month for sure. I'm going to play on the server again, but I'm going to, because like this wipe, I'm going to be focusing mainly on BPs. That's what I've been doing. I got Tommy, Star, P2, Revy, DB, meds, some clothes, got a bunch of stuff researched, a ladder, and a couple more things that I want to research, that I have, and mainly just construction stuff, like wall, but then obviously the more stuff like AK, whatever, I'm rambling, but then when next month comes, we'll have I'll probably have like most of the BPs, and I'll be able to stream and record, so without having like a painful FPS, have like 60 FPS plus, except for when we go to Outpost, get like 40, maybe 50, but that is miles better than I actually compared my graphics card to my old graphics card, and it was actually comparing to like the normal version of the GTX, the RTX 3060 Ti, which has like 2 fans. Mine, I don't know what's the difference, but it's like the Ventus like 3 times, and I think it's like a little bigger and has like 3 fans. But that's all I can really tell, like looks wise. So I mean that's probably makes it like a little more better performance wise. So even then, like the stats are probably like even higher, but on the comparison, like it's ridiculously better. Like every category, it says like on the new graphics card, hugely increased, like a huge increase, just way better in every single category. And before, my CPU was like carrying my PC, and now my CPU is like the only thing kind of like holding it back from being even better, which is funny. But yeah, now we can actually stream and it not be painful to the eyes. The recording looks really good, but the file sizes are massive. The file sizes, oh my god, they're big. But you know, the stream quality has a limit because of Twitch. But you know, I can use like a higher recording quality for like YouTube and stuff. and holy shit, those file sizes are massive. Like one of them, it was like just under 4 minutes, was like 8 gigabytes. Yeah, it over 8 gigabytes actually. That's pretty wild. Which is kind of a problem because sometimes, like, what I'll do is I'll like stream and then I'll record, so I'll end up having like hour long, 2 hour long, sometimes even like 3-4 hour long recordings. 4 minutes is 8 gigabytes. I'm gonna need a bigger hard drive and bigger. I mean, I just got another. I got like my SSD. I only have like I have one SSD, which is a terabyte, which is pretty big. But then I started recording the God of War challenge, which I actually finished. I finished it for the most part. I do want to go back and maybe do like the extra stuff. I haven't decided yet, like the Valkyrie Queen and the Berserker King, those bosses, which is gonna be painful. But I'm thinking about doing that just for like the extra, go the extra mile for the video. I haven't seen anyone else's video on it, on that kind of challenge. I saw one video pop up in my recommended, which was like a fists only challenge, I think. I don't know. I only saw the thumbnail and title. But I didn't watch it because I actually wanted to do that challenge, and I was like, oh, I don't want it to, I don't know, influence what I was gonna do, and just kind of do it my own way first, and then maybe watch it, compare it, just kind of see what he does. And I was also kind of worried that he might have more stricter rules than than I'd be willing to handle. So I kind of like didn't look at that. So I just keep my own rules, and you know, I only have so much. I don't have too much time. I'm the only one that edits my videos, and I also have to get the footage, and it took multiple days to do, especially since I'm completionist, and even in like the challenge runs, I went and did like a bunch of like the side stuff, did most of the side quests, pretty much all the major side quests. I really just made it harder on myself, when I shouldn't have, but fuck, I need water. But I recently got a hard drive that I plugged into my PC. That's another terabyte, and actually almost filled it up already. And that's mainly because of the God of War challenge, and that footage ended up coming up to 626 gigabytes. So, and that is, it would be like probably a lot bigger if it was like like the settings I was using now. Why is it? There we go. Okay, well this is getting a little confusing. There we go. Yeah. Nope. Nope. 626. And like these are like hours at a time. cool stuff. Okay, Rust, you're gonna need to simmer down real quick. I'm giving sneak peeks. And I mean, it looks pretty good. The only problem is I have a PS4. I don't have a PS5. So I mean, it still looks pretty damn good. Even on stream. Damn. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Even on stream. But yeah, I just need to get a PS5 at some point. And I think actually it'll look even better now. I think it'll actually look better now that I can use my graphics card as the encoder instead of my CPU. And I also think I had my settings lower. So I think that's why it doesn't look as good. But I'm pretty sure, like, oh, this is the Heimdall fight. This is like the one boss fight that I kind of needed to use the spear, but not much. I realized I didn't really have to use it, which is pretty cool. Just had to use it for certain parts, like getting rid of the. For a while, I had like a rule where I was allowed to use like weapons to like just get rid of like the elemental health bars, cause in the beginning of the game or like at certain parts, like it literally didn't let you, like you had to use the weapons to get rid of it. So essentially, it was very complicated doing the challenge, because there are times where you like you need to use the weapons, and even if you try to, because I tried, I'll probably do like a compilation of just me just trying to punch them to death, and I just couldn't. They didn't take damage, and at one point I just tried to like knocking them off the edge, but especially like that low level of the level early in the game is rough, and I was only able to like push off a couple off the edge, mainly because there was like one of the branches, but that was like the only way. The other way they weren't really like knocking off when I was like charge attacking them and stuff. But yeah, so like for this, and also for like my rage, I only really allowed fury, because it kind of felt like it kind of fit the excuse you, why? So annoying. But like for here, you need to like throw stuff at it. So I'd be allowed to use like the fist, or not the fist, the axe to throw. But I really love this one quote in the game. Excuse me, bro. Just let me fucking look at the thing without it fucking bugging out. but the one line, like the "be better, we must be better," line really hit hard. I have it like written on my whiteboard. It's kind of funny that out of like everything that I've tried, fucking Kratos from like the new God of War game, just a quote from a video game, is what kind of like really helped motivate me to get out of a rut that I've been in for like years. It's kind of funny. Just that I don't know, it's just a nice quote. Like, we must be better. And just
Can I sleep here tonight?
like, especially for our children and just for everyone. Just a nice, I don't know. And like whenever I was going through the boss fight again, like at the end with Thor, I couldn't help but like see it almost as like a visualization of two sides of myself like fighting over like dominance in my mind almost. Like Thor being like, oh, we are destroyers and we never change, and that mindset that I had before, where I was like, oh, we're just fucked, like I'm cursed or something. And
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
I'm just kind of a fuck up, I guess. Just kind of fuck it, we ball, I guess. Versus
Close your eyes.
this kind of mindset that I've kind of changed into, which Kratos kind of represents, that is like fighting back against that kind of like sad and like just shitty feeling mindset. And when like that fight, it just kind of, and just saying like at the very end, like also like not being like the bigger man or something, not like finishing the fight or something, just like letting him live and stuff. Just really, I don't know, that stuff just really hit deep with me, and I don't know why, but I just kind of, that's what I just imagined. It made me tear up. It was funny. I was kind of laughing too. I was like, well, I'm tearing up over this badass boss fight, because I'm thinking of something. But just that quote where like it says that we must be better for like our children and stuff, and Thor goes to put down his hammer and stuff. That just really hit, really like, it just kind of related to that recently, because I've been in like a rut for like a while, and only up until recently I've really kind of found motivation in not feeling okay with leaving this earth, knowing that I've taken more than I've given from the world. So I found motivation in and purpose in, you know, like making content and wanting to be able to take care of, like, you know, spoil and make up for I don't know, just how much I was to handle just existing, to all my like friends and family, and also just everyone around me. I wanted to, I really, what really motivates me is wanting to be like a philanthropist and wanting to like
She was a special woman.
be able to like
She wanted to
help
protect
and
us.
actually do something good,
She was here.
because I feel like if I were to die before that,
She was always with us.
I would feel like just,
Watching over us, leading us
I don't know, I feel like I couldn't die happy knowing that I didn't do anything meaningful. I didn't give more than I've taken. And so yeah, I've just kind of, that's kind of what kept me going. And
F is a natural part of life.
Because I went from like having like no motivation to be like
I wish only to be
really
prepared
motivated
when
and
time comes.
pushing myself a bunch more. Because well, can't make up for, I can't bless and spoil all my my friends and family by not doing anything. And so, and I mean, I've worked multiple jobs,
Mortals must do such
like normal jobs, like host support,
I am
like in
glad to have you
kitchens and
there with me.
cashier and stuff like that. And that was just rough to work because I had like an eating disorder, so I was like really skinny, and skinny was like a light term.
You're quiet.
I have nothing to
I
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing
was like,
your voice.
I shouldn't have been able to
funeral pyre.
move. I was like running on nothing.
would have
Like I was
chosen
running on
defense.
no fuel.
Oh.
So working a normal job was not very easy for me. And after I got fired from my most recent job, I was going through like that breakup with that
In 2
one
mild
person.
ones.
It was rough because it was even like on
Ground
it was on stream,
Have you close to
and
me.
How
a lot of the
touching.
times like,
My rotting corpse
I think I was like
brings
streaming
such
like this one time whenever she like broke up with me. One of the times, a couple times, 'cause it happened like a couple times. And then asked just a bunch of other stuff. If you pay attention, you can kind of like see it, you can notice it, and like also like in my videos that just paid attention where I just completely ignored Miami, because I was texting.
circumstance, yes.
But
No,
that just kind of helped me get through that. But you can definitely notice. Hold on. I remember what I was saying, but I don't. Give me a second.
You prepare for a distant future.
I need water first. Hold on.
There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without
Um.
me whenever that day comes. For you and for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
When you are gone, that part of me dies as well. To feel your absence.
Oh yeah. So after all that, and I like
Culmination of
got
your
fired at that one job.
grief,
Which
and yet we love
the breakup kind of worsened like
despite the
my
inevitable.
condition, because I was kind of getting a little better with my eating,
Open.
but then I just like completely dropped it and tried to just work a bunch to get my mind off
On
of
the
it,
pyre
which
seat, and you have gathered
wasn't
my
physically
ashes,
possible because I didn't have enough food
spread them
and
from the
fuel
highest
in me.
peak in all the
And by
realms.
enough, I mean I literally wouldn't eat until nighttime when I would take
You
my
will
medication.
do this for
That would make me like brain dead and very hungry. Like I would smoke and then I would take my medication at night, like it was like Seroquel, and then I would smoke, and I would get like the actual munchies, because I don't actually get like the munchies really anymore.
Used to have
And then
loved.
that's like the only time I would really eat. So like I would work on no food until the end of the day.
As you have opened it to me and
So it's kind of was understandable why they fired me.
to keep.
But I kind of been working on like my physical health so that if I need to, I can actually work another normal job. So I've been working out every day, and the "Be Better" quote has been a good motivator for that too. But then it's also like, whenever you go through like a breakup and stuff like that, a lot of times like your first reaction, or at least mine, was just kind of like shut down. I had a pretty bad attachment issues and stuff like that, so I would just kind of shut down feel like my life was over. It's funny. But fuck, I don't know, like a really good point. I just lost it. Fuck. Fuck.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
Fuck. I had I had some good advice that I was able to give. And I was about to give. And I just completely fucking lost it. Fuck. You know, maybe that's why I kept making the same mistakes. Because I just keep fucking forgetting my fucking Thori head ass. Fuck.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. So I was thinking, because like whenever you go through like a breakup, it's kind of like a lot of times for like some people kind of shut down and you get into like a rut. And sometimes a lot of people like they let it like overwhelm them. Like I did pretty much every time, where I would like lose my job over it and just kind of be bedridden. And
I'll be right by your side.
what really helps is like,
So,
you know,
what are your orders?
if that person who broke up with you and stuff like that, they saw you now, what would they think? Would they be attracted to that? Some bum not doing anything, just rotting. Like, realistically, no, they're not gonna. That's not gonna be like. I don't know, like, that's not how you get back at them or anything like that. They don't give a fuck if like you throw away your life or anything like that.
Indeed.
Just be like, oh, pity you or something like that. What you really should think about is like, what are they gonna think, and what are they gonna think of you whenever, or that reaction on their face when they see you, and see you like successful, see you actually doing something and just like a better person, like best you could be, healthy as can be, successful. Like seeing that the person who left not believing in you or something like that, and then they see you succeeding in that thing that they didn't believe in you. Wouldn't that be a much better, like, I don't know, gotcha moment, or like revenge? Like, instead of like throwing your life away or something like that, or doing some kind of like shitty, like hateful, just fucked up stuff for revenge or something. I don't support that shit. That shit's fucked up. I hate people who do that stuff. It's just shitty. You don't need to get revenge. But the only real revenge is doing better yourself. Like, that's the only real
I will.
good revenge that you should be doing, is you don't do something shitty or self-destructive or something like that. Because a lot of times I would just become self-destructive, and that doesn't prove them wrong or anything. That doesn't do anything. That just only affects me. So I would much rather, next time that person saw me or something like that, she'd see me with money and my own car and my own place and, successful and doing what I want to do and helping a lot of people and, doing the stuff I want to do. Even though
It fits.
Now go show it all.
I think that's just, it's all about perspective. With a lot of stuff, you need to. I feel like people need to be more open-minded, and that goes with like everything. But it's really easy to get closed-minded to things. When it comes to depression,
The stream of anguish.
when it comes to others,
It's beautiful.
you know, stuff like that, like people being racist or sexist or something like that.
Now you be
It
careful
applies
with
to like
that, Kratos.
everything. You know, people need just to be more open-minded, and that's the problem, is they get closed-minded and bigoted and stuff like that. And people usually only like relate that to like, you know, stuff like
Good
racism,
luck
but
out there, General.
they don't really apply that to like
I believe in you.
inner stuff when it comes to like depression and like anxiety, because you get like that same way but like towards yourself. Fuck, give me a second. Fuck, what was I saying? Open-mindedness, yes. The people mostly like relate that stuff to like, you know, being accepting of like other people and stuff, but they don't really like relate that to like yourself, you know, being open-minded to like
General.
things like
Sir?
yourself, because it's easy to get closed-minded and
General?
just kind
Sir.
of not see like a way out, and not even be able to imagine like a way out, or like a way that things can change, and that's also something I like about this in this game, is like a lot of emphasis on like, you know, being able to change and all, and
I came to these lands.
it's a thing a lot of people struggle with.
Escape my
And
past.
I've noticed, whether it's
Start a new life.
myself being able to change some
I can
things,
hide no longer.
overcoming that, and then also other people who I've seen either
I
change
do not want this war.
or not able to change, and it's
We
a
are
pretty-
suffered enough.
it's a pretty deep thing.
Prophecy did not lead us here,
It's,
nor will it win this battle.
I don't know, I feel like it's the easier way to get
Wars are
closed-minded
won by
and
those that are willing
just
to
never change.
sacrifice everything.
I feel like it's a good message. Just,
So be it.
I don't know, I like the story a lot.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough,
I don't know, whenever I
no matter the cost.
I kind of get sad at times.
This ends today.
I just,
Going out in a blaze of glory means Odin
I'm like,
burns down
be like Kratos.
as well.
Just,
A big,
I don't know, that's kind of,
fat
it's so
smile
weird to
on
have like
his face.
Kratos, the god of war, as a role model.
Brock.
Maybe not the whole, like, you know, brutally killing and shit. Maybe not that whole part, but the whole self-discipline part or something. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I just got into a big old ramble and rant. But yeah, here's a bit of a this is a bit of a this has been a bit of a little sneak peek at that footage, and oh god, yeah, it definitely seems like it's locked in 30 FPS because I think the PS4 is locked in 30 FPS. But I got the NZX 4K 30, so I think it can do like 4K and 30 FPS, but it also does like 1080 and like goes up to like 240 FPS or something like that. I think it said, but that means nothing because my PS4 is old as fuck. It's not even like a PS4 Pro. It's the OG. Like when the Uncharted, I don't know if anyone remembers, but the Uncharted package and the Black Ops 3 package for like the PS4. I was younger, so of course for Christmas I didn't get the Call of Duty one, which I wanted. Which eventually though, I was able to finesse it. I was a little sneaky, because I mean I played it at my friend's house and at my cousin's house all the time. Like zombies and Halo, and then multiplayer eventually. But my parents didn't let me have that for a while. My parents actually just found out recently because I told my mom about it. But my uncle got me Call of Duty 3, like the third OG COD, for the Wii, because I only had the Wii. I didn't have a console or Xbox. I only had like the Wii and stuff like that, and got like a Wii U. So I was more Nintendo, but was really into like, you know, Xbox, the 360 for a while. And then when the PS4 came out and my cousin got it, I looked up to him a lot. But so that's kind of why I got the PS4. But and also like on PS4 got a lot of things on Black Ops 3 early, and I fucking loved the zombies on that game, so it was just so worth. But I asked like my mom or my dad or something if I could get a game for like $100. So not only did I get a game, I finessed a game that about a game that they didn't want me to buy. But I also got the bundle with, instead of just the base game, which was like 60, I got the bundle, which was 100 for the season pass. So, which was so worth. It was so worth. It was so good. The Rise and it was probably so weird whenever they might like came along like these little like notepads that I had to write. I used to write down like the symbols for the Easter egg on Rise and Drag. I looked at this shit and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? If my parents see this shit, they're gonna think I'm like fucking schizophrenic or cultist or like fucking, you know, something like that. Because it was like writing down those weird signals you have to do in like the Simon Says like step to like memorize it. Because I was playing in single player. I've always been kind of like mostly a solo player, except for like Super Smash Bros. I used to body my friends in that. That shit was fun. But yeah, that notepad looked very sketchy for the Call of Duty Easter egg. But yeah, that's how I was able to finesse the because I was really banking on they wouldn't ask me the game. So I'm pretty sure they didn't ask at all. They just said yes. And so I just bought it, and yeah, and eventually I kind of even forgot that my parents didn't really know I bought it. I thought that they knew and just was like, okay, because I was getting kind of older. Like it took them a while, like a long time before they would let me play, like not play, because I was always able to play at like my friend's house up the street and my cousin's house down the street. And I don't know. but eventually, like, I was like, I think my friends were spending the night. We were playing some Call of Duty. We were doing like 1v1s on Nuketown, and my mom walked in and saw it, and it was like, so that's the game you bought? And I like said it in the disappointing tone, and I was like, oh, I think I said, oh, I thought you knew, or something like that. I tried to play it off. Bro, I don't know. But like, in my defense, I was getting kind of older. I was already a teenager. I've definitely played the games already. Over at my friend's house that was my age, and over at my cousin's house, which was only a few years older than me. But I don't know. My parents were they were kind of protective over that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really like really mad about it, honestly, because it was kind of cool having a more like more Nintendo when I was younger. Kind of experiencing those games. Then as I got a little bit older, it also made it just a lot better whenever I would get to play it at my friend's house, because I wasn't able to play it at my house. I was only able to play it at like my friends or my cousins. Problem is sometimes it would kind of come off as maybe it would look like I was using them for their console, which wasn't the case most of the time, because it wouldn't be the same if I wasn't playing it with them. I liked the most fun part was playing it with them. I would rather be playing it with them than alone. But yeah, sometimes I would maybe use them a little bit for the Xbox. I don't know, man. I can't say all the time I was innocent. Damn, bro, I'm getting bodied in this clip. Bro got bodied. But yeah, I used to kick ass in Mario Kart. I destroyed everyone. Nobody beat me in Mario Kart. That, and also like Super Smash Bros. Except for this one kid up the street, I think. I think he also kind of kicked my ass. But he was also a kind of nerdy kid. I mean, he still kind of is. I think he was in a band, kid. But no, he's cool. I fuck with him. But he's the one who introduced me to Minecraft. Oh my god. I got addicted to Minecraft. And we had this one world. We called AA because both of our names started with A. And so it was before creative mode came out on the Xbox. It was only survival mode. So we had a world, and so we were just playing. And eventually they added the update where you could play in creative mode and switch to creative mode. And our young, I don't know, that dodge was insane. Greedy brains, we decided to take our entire, most of our thing, because we had like this really cool cave base that was made by a creeper blowing up his house, which was, he built like a house underground, and a creeper blew it up, and he moved out, and I ended up like covering it over and connecting the house that I built next to it. And so when creative mode came, we changed our mode to creative, which we were originally on an all survival world, and we changed the entire inside, like the ground of like that cave that we made, to diamonds. Changed like everything in a diamond block. Ruined the world. Ruined it. And then eventually he got rid of that Xbox and stuff, and it was sad. But that world was just, it was great, because we started off building like with these two houses next to each other, and then moved far, far away, where we both built kind of like undergroundish bases that were like with mines. And then his blew up by a creeper, and I just kind of connected them. The base that I built, the new base, our new bases, I connected them while he moved back into our original bases. And then once I did that, we kind of just started saying we were just going to build some crazy stuff. And then so what we did was we then built a tunnel from that base all the way to the original base. and then they made a minecart system. It was just so cool. It was such a cool world, and we were so upset about it. It was kind of like a running joke where we just always like bring it up, be like, remember AA? Yeah, that was a tragedy. We were so upset. We regretted that shit. Regretted just like so quickly after we changed everything to diamonds and stuff like that. And we just talked. I bet if I like talked to him to this day or something, he would know exactly what I was talking about. But yeah. So yeah, I pretty much finished this this challenge, the God of War challenge. It's gonna take a little while to edit. Because what I did was I just recorded the footage, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a voiceover, and commentate and make jokes, and stuff like that. So it's a little bit easier, and just better rather than if I was just recording on the live footage. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this video. It's gonna be really good. I'm gonna take a while on it, but I have a lot of really good ideas, and I think it's gonna be really funny. But it's gonna take a minute. It's a lot of footage. It's a lot, and a lot of it's gonna be cut down. Obviously, it's not gonna be like a super long video. Hopefully, be like maybe like 20-ish minutes, 30 max, maybe it might be like it could be like one of those hour-long videos. I don't know, because a lot of those challenge videos like sometimes are like around 45, 50 minutes. So maybe I could do that, but I don't know. A lot of those longer videos haven't really been doing as decent on my channel. I think the like 12 to 15 minutes has been like a sweet spot. But I don't know. This video is kind of like a passion project, so I don't know. But that's gonna take a little while to do because there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to do. So that's especially why I've been trying to record this wipe a lot more, or record this wipe a lot, get some more footage so that I can post another video in the meantime, so I can have some more time to or actually have time to work on it, because I just finished it. I haven't started editing. But yeah, got the new GPU. Quality is a lot better. I'm super excited for whenever I post the first video with the footage of the new, with the new graphics card and all that stuff. It's gonna look really great on YouTube. I think this is like the best quality that I can get on Twitch right now, or at all. I think this is where Twitch caps out. I don't know if YouTube does that, and I was thinking about trying to stream on YouTube because that's kind of where everything is, like where I mainly post. And Twitch doesn't really have like that kind of, video posting thing. But YouTube has the video posting and live streaming, so I don't know. I was thinking about trying on that, and maybe you could raise like the bit rate on that, but I don't know. The YouTube video, I think I might use like some of the footage, but like halfway through, I don't know. But it's gonna look really great when the footage comes out. So this is just a little taste of what it looks like. Keep in mind, it's not exactly what it looks like just because Twitch caps out, obviously. But I'm super excited to show y'all what it looks like when I'm recording. Son of a bitch. Maybe I might post this VOD, because I'm recording this. So if I post it, you can kind of see like the recording quality. So yeah, I might do that. That'll be on my clips channel. But yeah, I meant to do like a pretty short stream, but now it's been like an hour and a half because I just kind of started rambling and stuff like that. But it's been fun. It's been fun. So yeah, it's about 10 o'clock. Shoot. Yeah. I'm gonna end stream now. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm hoping I'll have the chords tomorrow. If I do, I'll go live. If not, I might still go live. Maybe play a little Rust. Shoot, I might even do like I don't know. I might try and like stream something on my console, maybe some more God of War, like just a normal not No Mercy, Give Me God of War run, because I only played like the normal, and then I didn't get to play Give Me God of War normally. My first attempt on Give Me God of War was fist only, so I want to go through and play it normally, because I think it would just be really fun. I don't know. I just really wanted to use like the axe and stuff and my blades, but I wasn't able to. So I really want to go back and do that. So I might stream that, and that'll be fine with only one monitor. But I also might just stream, do a little bit of Rust. Maybe I'll do both, honestly. But I just probably won't be able to see chat as much, or I'll have to use my phone, and won't be able to do that for a long time. I have to plug it in, because my phone will die or something. I don't know. I could probably plug it into my computer. But yeah, I'll probably go live or something tomorrow. If not, the cords should definitely be here by Tuesday, which by then, either when those come, we'll do a bigger stream, and also just be easier. I'll be able to see chat a bit more, and also just have more workspace. I don't know. It'll just be kind of easier, because whenever I'm playing, like streaming on like my PC with only one monitor, I can't see OBS. I'd have to like minimize Rust to go check OBS. So yeah, I'll probably go live tomorrow. I'll be going live a lot more often now. Now that my graphics card is up to speed with the rest of my PC, and now I can actually have a decent amount of quality. Videos are probably going to be coming out more often on the main channel. I post 3 times a day as well, on the Clips channel and on my TikTok. So you should go check those out if you want to just see some clips. I post it pretty often. Like on the Clips channel on YouTube, Doop Clips. I post like 3 clips daily, and I also post some VODs there, which will probably be separate. It will be separate from like the 3 daily clips. So this VOD I'll probably post with post on that channel with the 3 other clips that day. So probably before that day. So I post a decent amount on that channel. So if you're interested, definitely check that out. And then also on the Doop channel, that's where I post my main stuff, which I try to post as often as I can. My goal is kind of like twice a week, minimum once a week, but sometimes it's a little bit longer than like a week, just because it takes a while to edit my videos. And I've been kind of like doing like a bit of like experimenting, trying to like, because I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I'm trying to get faster with my editing, because I'll do like details that like don't matter, and just extra stuff, and over edit at times. Like some of my other videos I like will be like just over editing, where I just zoom in constantly, and which is just extra and takes a lot more time and work. So I'm working on that, and once I kind of get into a good flow with like my style, and what works the best is I'm kind of trying to do like a little less over edit, trying to do like less of that stuff where it's like constantly like in your face, and it's more like, you know, understandable, where like I kind of like show where you get how we get to point A to point B a bit more, and less out of context, unless it's like part of like the joke. I don't know, more coherent style, which kind of makes it a little more easier, rather than just like stream highlights, highly edited stream highlights type video. You know, make it like a little bit easier on me, but then also at the same time not, because I go really in depth with like the sound design, which I'm still figuring out and testing, and yeah, so still kind of figuring out all this stuff, but my favorite stuff goes on Doop, my main channel. It's the least often uploads, but the most high quality videos go there, and my main videos. So if you like my stuff, I definitely recommend subscribe to both. You get the main channel, and then in the meantime, get the clips channel that posts some clips from maybe a video you missed, which if you did, the full video is always linked and also commented. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll post like a clip for like a video that hasn't come out yet, so you get like a sneak peek at something that hasn't even came out yet on that channel. And sometimes I even post like the VOD before the video comes out, which I've done that in the past with some of my videos, but you know, obviously the video is out now. But yeah, definitely recommend checking that out if you'd like to support me and are interested in my stuff. And also if you prefer like a TikTok, I also post like the same clips on my TikTok, the same 3 clips. So you know, if you just want to like, I have playlists too on the clips channel for like the VODs, like the Rust VODs and the COD VODs. Also on my main channel I have like separate playlists for like my the different wipes, because I don't really title them in the video, like which ones are part of which wipe. So if you want to go like kind of understand like the story and stuff, and what there is, if there is any, definitely would recommend do the playlist ones. Go through the playlist, because then it kind of shows you the order in which they go, because it's not really in order the way I posted them. Some of them are out of order. But yeah, just a lot of things, a lot of ideas and plans and things I'm working on and testing, and super excited to keep doing more. And yeah, if you have any tips, some ideas, or just anything you want to see from me, definitely let me know. I also have a Discord. It's linked on my I think it might be linked on my Twitch, I don't know, but if I don't even know if you can links on Twitch, I don't remember, but it's linked on my main channel and on my clips channel, along with my other social media. So if you just go to one of those channels, you can find everything from me. But yeah, you can join the Discord, and very easy to get a hold of me. There's not very many people in the Discord right now, and the Discord is actually where I'll be like recording my videos with like my friends. I have like a private part of VC, which is like the studio. So if you want a chance to like be a part of like the videos and like the streams, because I'm gonna be doing live events and stuff when I can. Once I kind of build a little more of a community, I want to do a lot more like I want to do like live events where kind of like we do like a little Zerg or something like that, or we like hang out in Rust and do something. I don't know. I feel like that would be fun. I have a lot of fun ideas, crazy things I want to try. So if you're definitely interested in that, definitely check out the Discord. And if you just want to talk to me, the only thing is, I just don't use Discord no. The only thing is that like when I have my Discord open on my PC, I don't get the notifications on my phone. Sometimes, because sometimes I do, and then sometimes I don't. So that's the only thing is like, so sometimes I might miss it. If it takes a little while for me to like see it, that's why. It's because it just didn't give me the notification. I'm like, oh shit. I'm kind of newer to Discord. So I'm having a couple of my friends help me out with the Discord, and I'm gonna have them edit the Discord a little bit more. I don't know, because I think it's decent the way that it is now, but I don't know shit about Discord. But yeah, if you're interested in being a part of a video or a stream or just talk to me in general, maybe play Rust, maybe find someone else to play Rust with, I don't know, just a nice little community. I want to build a little community. I think it would be fun. I think we all have a great time, and I think there's a lot of cool stuff that we can do. But yeah, I think it might be linked somewhere on my Twitch. If not, all those links will be on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, because I'm just gonna keep repeating myself or finding something else to ramble about. And I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, and if I don't shut the fuck up, I will go till like 2 a.m. Yeah, I appreciate anyone who's watching, who came out, or who's watching the VOD, or I don't know, anyone who's seeing this. Appreciate you. I love you. Mwah. Kissy moi. Certified. But yeah, good night, y'all. Remember, you're all loved. There's always someone, and even if you think there's no one, I love you. There's always someone out there. We're all loved in some way, so remember that. But yeah, good night, everyone.